Hello everyone and welcome back to Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits. Alright, last time we started Dark's campaign. Who do you think you are? You and your human-looking face. When I see a human, it just makes me want to knock their head off. Now get lost if you like being alive, that is. It's probably best not to get on Densimo's bad side right now. He can't find those furbles, and it's really getting under his skin. Also, I never noticed this as a kid. His throne is a boxcar that's been, like, torn apart. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it's kind of obvious that Orkoth is, like, a rundown, like, train station or subway station, just by looking at the scenery, but I never noticed that specific detail. Who goes there? The arena is closed. You can't just barge in here. I think now that we've seen that scene, yeah, you'll be here, so we can buy our Phoenix Blood. These are the oranger corrupts who actually do sell you items. Welcome, what would you like? What the? Aren't you the slave who works for that old bag Guido? I have nothing to sell at Deimos wannabe, or should I sell you some human equipment? If you are a Deimos, you look awfully weak. Like I wouldn't need that. I'm a Deimos. I have enough money, so hand over the Phoenix Blood. Oh, so Guido's thirsty for Phoenix Blood again, eh? If she keeps on drinking that stuff, she'll find her way to an early grave, all right. It hypes you up in the short term, but if you make a habit out of it, it ends up having the opposite effect. But that crone doesn't look like she'd die, even if you killed her. So yeah, buy the Phoenix Blood. Soap? Attack bottle. We'll get an attack bottle later. That's the last of my Phoenix Blood. Careful that it doesn't get stolen on your way back. Hey, Zagalo, look at that. Some human-y thing has found its way into our territory. That's Guido's slave. His name is Dark, I think. Hey there, you think it's right that a Deimos wannabe like you can just toddle around Orkoth at will? I'm a Deimos. Now get out of my way. Did you hear that, Zugalo? He thinks he's a Deimos. That's what he said, alright. And then he told us to get out of his way. Pretty funny, don't you think? This human, this wannabe Deimos is ordering around the real thing. Hilarious. We'll get out of your way, alright, as long as you give us what you bought from that corrupt. What? Not too bright, are you, kid? What, are you looking for a fight? If you say you're a Deimos, how about some proof? Let's have a little talk. Come on, let's do it. Oh my god, that run cycle. Hey, check it out. Zoro and Zagalo are really going to town. Idiot, you're gonna wake Densimo. Be quiet. Don't worry about it. Once Densimo's asleep, he's pretty hard to wake up. Now come on, we've got to see this. Are you ready? That animation! Are you ready, you Deimos wannabe? Well, if you give us what we want, we won't kill you, you know. Just hand it over. So Dark's first boss fight is a 2-on-1. Actually, I just realized your health is kind of bad. I'm gonna use that rotting herb. Crush them! You can't just beat them, you gotta crush them. Alright, what do we got here? Who has... I'm gonna go after you first. Better yet, let's use Wind Slasher. Yep, okay.
Rend my enemies, O blades of the wind! Wind Slasher!
God, I love Dark's voice. Oh, that... Okay, I was kind of banking on that, because now I want to get behind you and attack you from behind. This should kill? Yes! Okay, oh, just enough. And your movement actually isn't that good. So I think I'll use Wind Slasher again. And then from there, I think I can bum rush you with just normal attacks.
So you defy me? Not going down? Die!
Nice. So now that I've won, you have nothing to say. Hey, not bad. I see you in a whole new light now. Say, would you want to join up and be with my brother, maybe? That's him, sleeping over there. My brother Densimo. You two are brother and sister. He's gathering up some strong allies to chase the humans out. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Why not? Don't you hate humans? They're stealing our spirit stones right from under our noses. Spirit stones? That's right, spirit stones are life itself for the Deimos. Without them, we can't even use magic properly. Basically, if we don't have spirit stones, we can't go on living. We won't stand for humans just waltzing away with such a precious source of magic power. Don't you agree? Together we can drive out the humans before they steal any more of them. Sorry, I have to get this phoenix blood back to Guido. Ah, here I thought you were really ready and raring to go. My mistake. I guess you're just a Deimos wannabe after all. So long. No. I'm not. I'm not a wannabe. I'm a real Deimos. That's what we got. Where have you been? Taking a leisurely stroll somewhere? I've been waiting forever for you to get back here. You've brought the phoenix blood, right? Yeah, but the Korop said you shouldn't drink too much of it. He said it would lead you to an early grave. What's that, an early grave? Maybe you shouldn't go overboard, that's all. You just mind your own business. You don't have to say everything that pops into your tiny head. But, well, maybe I should stop drinking. After all, think of how the world would mourn the passing of such a peerless beauty. There we go. Say, have you heard about Furbles? We have, actually. Not much, though. Then I'll sum it up. Furbles are incredibly rare monsters. Rare because those damn Orcon are just crazy about them. And do you know what that means? No. No? Those stinking Orcon will shell out any amount of money for a Furble, no matter what the cost. What does the Orcon do with the Furbles? How should I know? Ask them yourself. You should worry more about catching those Furbles before they do. Got it? Okay. Then stop slouching around and get out there. Oh. So I think at this point we need to learn where you actually find Furbles. So let's go back to Orkoth and talk to that, like, old guy. Gorma. Gorma was his name. I think you gotta do this anyway. Yeah, here we go. The mistake of a lifetime. I should never have given up my post to that savage brute. Why won't he see the possibilities Furbles have to offer? Aren't you... Yes, Guido's servant. Dark. Yeah, that was it. So, Dark, what can I do for you? Ask about Furbles. You know about Furbles. You're smarter than you look, no offense. Furbles seem to be a stage in the life cycle of Pyrons, also known as the Heroes of the Skies. Pyrons? What, you don't know about what Pyrons are? Pyrons are monsters with fire inside them. They can fly across oceans, over mountains, and complete a 1,000-mile journey in a single night. All according to some research I've been doing. Furbles can be found here in Aldro, and look like white lizards. There seems to be a way to raise Furbles into their adult forms, Pyrons. Furbles into Pyrons. Then again, you have wings, so it's probably no big deal for you. But we Orkoth don't have wings. Orkon don't have wings. We really want Furbles so we can fly. Well, all except for that Densimo, who eats the damn things. What happens when you eat a Furble? According to the one theory, they can give you tremendous strength. I don't know how much that's true. It's got to be far better to raise them into Pyrons instead. You said there were Furbles on Aldro, but where? I don't know the details, but Furbles need plenty of water and water plants to survive. Apparently the ocean is too salty and thus unsuitable for a Furble habitat. That's about all I know. Got it. A place with water. Thanks, Gorma. All I can do is share my knowledge with you, and that's easy enough. Might as well ask the other questions. Densimo became the Orkothian leader after me. He used to be an influential and hard-working Orkon. As my right-hand man, he did his best in many ways. Now, though, he's rude and violent, and too much of a handful for anybody. Densimo, the leader. But how? It's all because the humans started stealing spirit stones from within Deimos territory. He saw Deimos after Deimos fall at the hands of humans and their mighty weapons. He probably felt that Deimos needed a great power to match humans' weapons in battle. That's why he keeps seeking out this power you see. I suppose he's a victim too, a victim of the humans. Delma. Oh ho, so you've met Delma. Met her? No, she just sort of talked at me. Now that's a rarity. She hardly ever concerns herself with outsiders. Come to think of it, you could say she's awfully shy. She talks and acts tough to hide that part of her, but say, maybe she likes you. Oh, I don't think so. Oh, but I know everything there is to know about that girl. I've been sort of like a father to her anyhow. Then what about her parents? They were killed by humans right after she was born. I've raised Delma and Densmo ever since. I see. And tell me about Gorma. Me? I'm just an old fogey. Everyone calls me the sage that's been around since Orkoth was first settled. I was the leader of Orkoth once upon a time. A Deimos can only be respected for his or her power. Or so the rule goes. And I'm satisfied with that. And that's everything we can talk to you about. Cool. Okay, so now that we got that hint, we have 2 areas, or 3 areas that opened up here. And this is where we're supposed to go next, because you can see there's a bunch of water here. Oh, we got a battle first, though. Actually, this is quite bad. I should do a battle at least once. Oh, we got slimes.
Which path should I walk?
Okay, now that you guys are close enough together, I should start attacking.
How's that? Next time you're dead. What was that? Which path should I walk? So you defy me? Take this! No.
Good. Spirit stones.
Must I fight? Die! How's that? I'll hang on to this. Die! Take this! Soothing breeze, lend me your strength.
By the way, there is a specific reason why I'm using Cure in battle as opposed to outside of battle. Okay, I was in range, but yeah, hey, there we go. Nice little dodge.
Take this!
Okay, that went pretty well, actually.
Powering.
And we got a level up. Okay, let's continue on. Haster Marsh. Plenty of water plants. If what Gormer says is true, there ought to be furbles here. Oh, I love these little things. Huh? Something white. Could it be? Oh my god, they're so cute. Did they have, like, 4 back legs? I never noticed that. Like a white lizard. That's a furble. Grip on the furble carefully, then use the X button to catch it. Okay. So, at this point, I want to bring up something kind of awesome about this game, actually. So, a pet peeve of mine in RPGs is when you walk by default and have to hold a button to run. And I always thought that it should be the opposite way. That's how it works in Ark the Lad. Or this game, anyway. You run by default, but then you hold circle to walk. So I think this is kind of a stealth mission. Oops. It will notice you if you make any noise. Alright, let's go find it again. Oh, there it is. Ah, come on. Admittedly, I don't quite remember how to do this. I know you have to walk up on them and you can't run. Maybe when their head is down, or when their head is up, they'll notice you. I think that might have been it, actually. Gotcha. I'm glad I caught you, but if I take you to Guido, I know she's gonna sell you to the Orcon, and Densimo will eat you. Here, really? Maybe, yeah. That's what Gorma said anyway. Make no mistake, they're living in Haster Marsh. Orcon. Oh yeah, they must be looking for furbles. You hide here. I'll do something to throw them off the scent. Hey, if it isn't dark, what the hell are you doing here? Nothing, just taking a walk. A walk? You came all the way out here just for a casual stroll. Yo, Zugalo, don't you think that's kinda odd? Definitely, something's fishy with this guy. Well, whatever. We don't need to know what you're doing here. But say, Dark, you haven't seen any weird monsters around here, have you? Weird monsters? Sure, a few of them. Really? What did they look like? There are 3 of them right in front of me as I speak. What? Are you talking about us? You got guts, I'll say that, punk. You're asking for it. Let's get him, Delma. Huh. Well said. You're courageous to speak like that when you're outnumbered. Because I don't like being treated like some kind of freak. Come on. What? You mean we're just gonna walk away? Shut up. If you do want to make something out of it, be my guest. But if we don't find any furbles, Densimo will. I couldn't care less about furbles. Densimo's just being selfish. Wait. Wait for us, Delma. Ew, looks like I got rid of them. But it's not safe to leave the furble here like this. What should I do? You should be safe here, little furble. This is where my father died. I guess you could call it my secret place. What am I doing? You can never understand what I'm talking about. You're definitely a weird one. Delma. How? I thought you might be here. Did you follow me? That's a furble, isn't it? What are you doing hiding monsters? Gorma said we could raise it into a monster that can fly, and I didn't want Densimo to eat the poor thing anyway. My brother heard that he'd have your head for sure. You really are strange, aren't you? You don't seem like a Deimos. You're wrong, Look, Deimos don't rescue monsters. In Orkov, Densimo's got everyone running around like crazy trying to find his precious furbles. Are you looking for them too? I told you, didn't I? I don't care about furbles. Zurum and Zugalo insist I come with them, so I did, that's all. I was just killing time. Then go away. And don't tell anyone about this. Excuse me? You don't get to tell me what to do. Are you going to tell anyone? We'll see, it all depends on you. You just try telling someone. If you do... Yeah? If you do, then what? And I'll cut your heart out. So you are, So all of a sudden you're trying to act like a true Deimos. You couldn't kill me, could you? I'd like to see you try. What did you say? Wait. Okay, hold on. I wanted to see if I could heal, because I think there was a battle coming up. Promise you won't tell anyone. Not about the furble and not about this place either. You want it to be a secret that badly, then I'll keep quiet. Really. You know, I've always thought I'd like to fly. If you could make that dream come true, then I'll keep your furble a secret. So that's it, huh? Well... Sure.
Woo-hee! This is great! So you really can fly!
Well, yeah. Here we go. Hold on tight.
Whoa! Don't speed up like that! Ah, are you crazy?
Ha ha ha! Don't fall. Well, had enough?
It's so amazing! It's awesome! Thanks, Stark.
Sure.
Is that? Doc, I finally found you.
Hold on. Okay. That was great. Totally amazing. Sure. So there you are, the son of that traitorous Windolf. What? Since when have there been Drakir and Aldro? Your territory is on Ragnoth, isn't it? Listen to me, she-orc. If you value your life, you'll shut up. What? The search for you has been long and difficult, Dark. What do you, the Drakir, want with me? Because of the wounds he suffered at your heart, or at your hands, my father died. It was only fitting. He betrayed the Drakir, fell in love with a despicable human, and broke Deimos' law. Furthermore, he even managed to steal our greatest treasure, the Windstone. After Windolf died, we Drakir searched every place we thought he could have hidden the Windstone. Alas, we never found it. Now there's nowhere left to look except to his son. That is. Just hand over the Windstone and no one gets hurt. Well, as if I would listen to one of the tribe who killed my father. That means I'll take it by force, from your dead body if necessary. I'm with you, Dark. It'd be a disgrace to the Orcon race if I let this Drakir outsider escape. We have our first battle with Delma. Nice. I did briefly allude that she is my least favorite character in the game, but this early on, especially as Dark, it's nice to have any sort of character you can have. She starts with 2 abilities, Flaming Arrow and Speed Up. Let's see what they do. Oh, and what are your items? Do away with the Drakir. If you're a kinda Deimos too, then you should at least be able to use magic, right? If we get in trouble, go ahead and use it, okay? Yeah, I will. I just want to make sure, but you do have some spirit stones, right? That's where the magic comes from. No stones, no magic. As if I didn't know that. Oh, that's I was hoping that would kill.
Prepare yourself. Special delivery.
Oh, that's a critical hit. Okay. Why couldn't I have gotten that in the last attack? You know, you two are close enough that this could probably hit both of you. No, not quite. That could definitely hit both of you, though. Now, I'd also like to do something with Delma. Speed Up. Raises ally speed. This is a very useful ability.
Move your feet! We gotta strike now! Speed up!
So now they will move in battle more often.
Nice shot. Yeah. No one gets in my way. Don't let your guard down.
If you're getting weak, you've gotta recover. Try an item or some magic. I'll be okay.
Die! How's that?
Last chance. Nice shot. Prepare yourself. Looky here. Piece of cake.
You don't have to tell me. Can I use this?
Didn't even scratch me. Prepare yourself.
Which path should I walk? Die!
Oh, critical.
You'll regret that.
That one very well.
Witness my power.
And don't ever come back. Delma, you risked your own life to save me. Thanks. You idiot. What are you talking about? I just couldn't stand that stupid Dracula. So I fought him, that's all. It's not like I was helping you or anything. But what's all this about the Windstone? Are you actually carrying the Dracula's greatest treasure around you as we speak? Well, I don't know if it's the Windstone or not, but I do have a memento of my father. I didn't want Guido to take it, so I hid it in his grave. I can't breathe. Whoa, Dark, what is it? Are you alright? I'm fine. She does it all the time. That Guido, eh? It was a warning. A warning? Yeah. Guido uses witchcraft to tighten this collar. She forces me to wear it when she took me in as a child. I kept trying to remove it, but as long as Guido's spell is still going strong, I don't think I ever can. This last squeeze was probably telling me to come back home. She sent me out here to catch furbles. Then you were gonna give the furble to Guido. I would never do such a thing. Not to Guido, not to Densimo. I wouldn't give it to anyone. But if you don't, I'm gonna be punished, I know that. Then look at it, as an opportunity. Get rid of Guido. Then you won't have to be her slave anymore. I can't do that. Guido's too cautious. I'd never be able to trick her. Besides... What? Jeez. I was lying, half dead in the streets of Orkoth when Guido found me and raised me. She whipped me, chained me with this collar, and worked me till I thought I'd die. But still, she raised me. Oh, come on, are you nuts? Is that why you can't kill her? Even though she put you through all that? I just can't believe you. No way could you be a Deimos. I would have cut up that old bag a long time ago. You really are strange, weirdo. Strange, eh? I guess so. Every time I pass this, I get a little chill, because I just never know if I'm going to get into an encounter or not. You're late, idiot. I see you've gotten cheeky enough to think you can make me wait all day. I mean, how late can you get? What's this? Where are the furbles? You didn't catch some furbles, didn't you? You must be kidding. No way are you moronic enough to come back empty-handed. Also, something of note. You might have seen it just there, and he's done it a few times so far, but that little, like, tick Karg does where he holds his tattoo when he's stressed, Dark does it too. Well, where are they? They just don't bring attention to it with him. Tell me. There weren't any furbles. What? I didn't hear you. Say that again. I said there weren't any furbles. Save the jokes for later. You worthless piece of Deimos wannabe scum. I bet you didn't even search properly. You just went off and had a grand old time, didn't you? Good for nothing. Trash. Imbecile. Blockhead. Moron. You still don't understand what happens when you make me angry. Well, I guess I'll have to teach you and teach you well. It's time you learn once and for all what happens when you don't do as you're told. Oh yes, I'll etch that lesson into the very marrow of your bones. Oh, I thought that was voice acted. Yeah! Ah! You waste of skin. Just 1 or 2 furbles. Why couldn't you have caught at least that many? I didn't raise you to play all day, or to go on leisurely strolls. Got it? How about if you try coming in handy once in a while? Ah! Felt that one, down to the bone. This is what happens when you disobey me. Dark. Save the Deimos. Father? Dark, listen well. A crisis is drawing near. The destruction of all Deimos. If things go on like this, the Deimos will be destroyed. All Deimos. All will feel pain, suffering, and will breathe their last breath. Dark, my son. The child of a Deimos and a human. You can surely escape the fate of the Deimos. The power to change their destiny of destruction lies within you. Dark, save the Deimos from ruin. You can do it. Dark. Father. A dream? Save the Deimos, eh? Doesn't it make you laugh? Damn it. I can do it, he says. What can I do? Me. I'm Guido's slave. Even when I was fighting that Drakir, I don't know what would have happened if Delma hadn't been there. And I can save the Deimos? Ridiculous. I can't do a thing. Alright, I think that'll be it for this episode. I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.